What's up, ELC kids? Welcome back to another episode as we kick off this week's series. Hey, listen, let's just jump right in. I got a question queued up and ready to go. So today's question comes from Heather, and she wants to know, Blake, how do I become and make a disciple? Man, what a great question, Heather. Hey, I have some thoughts on that, but before we do, I'm gonna jump over to my friend Catherine. She's gonna go see if anyone else has any thoughts on this question from Heather.
This is Catherine, and we're live from the Power Plan to get to the bottom of how do we make disciples. Follow me and let's go find some friends to interview. Come on, everybody, quicker. Speed walk, come on. Ah, my friends are in here. This is perfect. Come on, we're almost there. All right. Oh, okay. This is a chair made for tiny people. Well, I have my two friends here, and I'm so excited.
Wait.
What's wrong?
Catherine, where are your friends?
What do you mean they're right here?
Catherine, no, like for real, where are your friends?
Nicholas, they're right behind me. Right here, right next to me. Mr. Bear and Mr. Yoda.
Oh, okay. Well, carry on.
Okay, well anyways, Mr. Bear, how do you make disciples? Great. What about you, Mr. Yoda? How do you make disciples? So what you're saying is, to make disciples means you have to follow Jesus and tell people about Jesus? That's amazing! You heard it here first, boys and girls. To be a disciple, you need to follow Jesus and tell people about Jesus. Back to you in the studio.
Okay, Catherine, next time, let's get some actual friends, okay?
These are my real friends.
Okay.
Wow, thanks so much, Catherine. That was interesting feedback you got out there. Hey, listen, before we go any further, I wanted to remind you of a verse we've been talking about this month. This is Matthew 22 in verse 37. It says, Jesus replied, "You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment." But I also want to bring up another verse. We've been talking about these things called the two greats, and this is the other verse. Matthew 28, starting in verse 19, it says, "Therefore, go and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Teach these new disciples to obey all the commands I've given you, and be sure of this, I am with you always, even to the end of the age." Boys and girls, that's Jesus right there in both of those verses, giving us what we call here at ELC Kids, the two greats. And those two greats are basically love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and to then go and make disciples. So to answer Heather's question, how do I become and make disciples? Listen, Heather, you become a disciple of Jesus by following Jesus. And that first verse tells us that we do that by loving him with all of our heart, our soul, and our strength. And the next thing is we go and we share the good news about Jesus with anyone that will listen. And in doing so, you're taking the first step towards being and making disciples. Listen, boys and girls, that's all the time I've got today. I love getting to hang out with you. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, and we're going to answer another question. I'll see you then.